Welcome back to Total Football. Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim spoke to the broadcast media for less than 5 minutes today, but he packed a lot in. Dan Khan was there for us and joins us now. Ruben Amorim's become Dan Khan. Look at that. Some Man United fans might take that. Dan, good to see you. Fair to say that the Grimsby defeat not quite out of Amorim's system yet?
Yeah, afternoon, Dave. I mean, this news conference was probably one of the most anticipated of the season so far because of what happened in Cleethorpes on Wednesday in that defeat to Grimsby Town, and more so because of Ruben Amorim's comments after the game about something needing to change and his players doing really the loud talking he described in their performance on Wednesday night. And look, well, let's get straight to it. I asked Ruben Amorim as soon as he came in, just could he clarify what he meant about those comments, and he gave this very, very interesting answer.
I know that when I speak these things, guys, to be really honest with you guys, every time that we have in the future one defeat like that, I'm going to be like that. I'm going to say sometimes I hate my players, sometimes I love my players, sometimes I want to defend my players. I think I cannot. This is my way of doing things, and I'm going to be like that. And I felt that in that moment I was so frustrated and annoying. And I know again that you have a lot of experienced people talking about the way I should perform with the media, to be more constant, to be more calm. I'm not going to be like that. So I'm trying to accept that, and I'm going to be who I am. And that's why I have the passion that I have. And in that moment, I was really upset and really disappointed. Sometimes I want to quit. Sometimes I want to be here for 20 years. Sometimes I love to be with my players. Sometimes I don't want to be with him. So, again, I need to improve on that. It's going to be hard.
Are you planning to have some conversations with Jason?
No, I have always conversations with them. I'm just focused on this game, and then I need to live this day by day. I'm understanding that, and I'm going to be like that all the time. So prepare yourselves.
Amorim also has to deal with some players who seem to want to leave United. Dan, what did he have to say on this?
Yeah, absolutely, Dave. I mean, there were question marks around just where we were at with moves for Alejandro Garnacho, who we understand undertaking his medical at Chelsea this afternoon. Rasmus Højlund edging ever closer to a move to Napoli, it seems, on loan with a potential obligation to buy. But also Kobbie Mainoo has really dominated the headlines here at United over the last week or so, his future being in question. And over the last 24 hours, you know, we've been reporting that Kobbie Mainoo actually told the club he'd like to explore a loan move away from the club to play more games. United's perspective on that is they want him to stay and fight for his place. The question was, does Ruben Amorim share that thought? And this is what he had to say.
Until it's official, I cannot say much. I want Kobbie to stay. He needs to fight for his place, and we need Kobbie. So that is not going to change. The rest, I don't know how he's going to finish. I understand that the players that are not playing in this moment are disappointed, but everyone has the same, will have the same opportunity to play. You have to fight during the week.
Look, Ruben Amorim was pretty honest in his news conference as ever, and you have to appreciate that side of things, Dave. But for Manchester United, they have to get wins on the board. They're still winless in the Premier League so far. Of course, we're just 2 games in, but Ruben Amorim faces Burnley as well as Manchester United tomorrow afternoon. And after their win last weekend against Sunderland, you just think that could be an incredibly tough task to try and get their first win, especially when you consider on the other side of the international break, Manchester United face Manchester City and Chelsea. So it could be a very decisive game tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock at Old Trafford.